We be live. Hello, Durud and Shalom.
Welcome back, everybody. As per usual, everything's kicking off the second that we go live. They're striking some major cities inside the Islamic Republic of Iran, so namely Shiraz, and we're hitting some blasts out of Isfahan. So we're looking at the central part of Iran, the middle part, much more inland, as long as the entire southern coast is now once again receiving another consecutive, I think, 10th or 11th night of bombing. In response, right now, we're getting news as of 3 minutes ago that the IRGC missiles in retaliation are striking Kuwait, Bahrain, but also Jordan. And some preliminary reports that perhaps these missiles are also striking more housing units for the United States troops in the Jordan base. I really hope that they have some adequate protection or evacuation, and we do not see more casualties on the US's side here, because the potential for mass casualties is quite high. These housing units, or CHUs as they call them, are not equipped whatsoever to handle any sort of bombardment, much less ballistic missiles. Armin, have you heard anything today that's out of the usual in terms of the Islamic Republic?
I mean, I have heard many unusual things, which is usual for the Islamic Republic, but you need to be more specific.
What's the headlines coming out of the Islamic Republic that you've seen today? Anything interesting?
Well, right now, there's a huge reaction to IRGC's interview. There's a lot going on about that. Like, that was a bombshell. Everybody's talking about that. But did you have something else in mind?
It turns out that the interview was an hour and a half long. I thought it was
Yep,
5 minutes. And I
no.
was listening to Morad Vaisi last night, and he brought some really interesting points about that interview. I don't know if you listened to him as well, but guys, the foreign minister of the Islamic Republic interviewed yesterday, and he said a lot of things. Of course, he said them on purpose, but it looked like he wasn't supposed to say them. So he actually fully stated that the leadership of the Islamic Republic right now, the IRGC commanders and the other officials, they're hiding in tunnels. And in the tunnels, once they go in, they can't come out for a few days because they're worried about they got fined out because of the Mossad spies. Then he stated that those infiltration at the highest level of the IRGC leadership and decision making, so we're talking the top 10, top 20 people, and not just the lowers. So, I mean, he actually said when these people are in the tunnels, you'll find this interesting. So there's some similarities with Hezbollah. So Adachi was saying that when the commanders are in the tunnels, and the person interviewing him was confirming this information, yeah, we go into the tunnels, we bring oxygen with us, we bring oxygen tanks. And that's because Nasrallah, the former leader of Hezbollah, the way he died was they bombed his bunker and the bunker closed. You couldn't get out. But also, none of the other terrorists could get to him to clear out the bunker. So he actually ended up suffocating in there. And these IRGC commanders didn't want that to happen to them too. So they're going to die. They're fearing that they're going to die just like those terrorists, but in their home country. And this is something that they never would have thought would happen to them.
They're terrified.
They're terrified. Yeah, absolutely. So we actually have some images to show you guys about the explosions. Oxygen is very explosive, guys. So from a physics level, you could technically pump a lot of oxygen into these tunnels or Pickaxe Mountain or whatever, and pressurize that oxygen in there, and just get a little lighter, like in the movies, and chuck it behind you right into the chute. And yep, that mountain's going to be flying soon. So we have some of the images here, and I would like to show you guys that. If it would let me. Let's get this copy post link. And then we'll go into the map and show you guys all of the other things that are happening as well. So Armin's favorite city in Iran is currently being bombarded.
Oh, no.
Well, the mountains. So it's not the actual city, guys. It's the mountain industry and missile cities that are around the city. These have not been hit. This is the first time that we're seeing images of these explosions coming out. This is 100% verified. A ton of people in the city got to hear it. And they're saying three things. They're saying the car industry that produces cars and trucks has been hit. The electronics producing industry has been hit, and they believe that there's some sort of missile city there as well. And it's another type of industry that was hit there as well. So much light going on here, guys. It's like 1 a.m. I think, yeah, it's 1 a.m. in the morning over there right now. They're getting hit. In addition to that, we're hearing more explosions out of Isfahan, but we don't know if these are blasts from the ballistic missiles launching or if it's explosions happening there. But we do know that Kuwait and Bahrain are being hit. Speaking of Bahrain, I actually started feeling a little bit of sympathy for Bahrain, like a tiny little bit, because, oh my God, why is it like it's not going
Well, I
in?
feel a lot of sympathy for the people, not just the.
Oh, yeah. The people for sure. The government, not really. Guys, so last night, I can just tell you, last night, no one in Bahrain slept. Not a minute. Not a single minute. Every 2 hours, there were ballistic missiles. There were interceptions. There was the U.S. Embassy telling people to clear out, that they're targeting downtown of the major city in there. And they did, and they scored direct hits. Bahrain and the rest of the Persian Gulf Arab countries don't like when you take videos and pictures of these kind of things, so they have put a huge tight lid and it's illegal, but they still get out. Here's what's annoying me a lot. Armin, did you hear about Qatar again?
Were they targeted again?
No, so Qatar's not targeted at all. Qatar reached out to Witkoff and Kushner, and they're pressuring Witkoff and Kushner really hard to, as you guessed it, talk. Another country that's pushing for talks at the moment is your very own favorite stan, Pakistan. Shahbaz Sharif has ordered the Interior Minister of Pakistan to deliver a handwritten letter to someone in the Islamic Republic. Is it Mujtaba? Is it Ghalibaf? We don't know. I don't think they know either. But both sides are doing their best to draw the United States back to the negotiating table. And I'm not sure if it's going to cut it this time. Dan Kane and Brad Cooper are conducting operations, setting themselves up for a massive campaign across the entirety of Iran. And I don't know if you can really stop them at this point. I mean, think about the logistics that came into play. You pulled the USS Boxer here, 3,000 Marines. There's another 50,000 land troops comprising of the different Marine MOUs and the 31st Airborne. There is a pretty interesting image circulating right now, particularly among Israeli channels. And I'll just describe it for you right now. If you take a look at the map of Iran right here, the idea is that Israel and Iraq, and to a lesser extent Azerbaijan, attack the northwest and west of the Islamic Republic of Iran, while the US invades from Kuwait with the help of the Persian Gulf Arab countries and the entirety of the southern coast. And then, weirdly enough, Pakistan, because of their treaty with Saudi Arabia or something, invades from the southeast. Now, I've seen this image a lot, and I am very, very skeptical of that. I think it's low-key a little bit BS. What I did think was interesting, though, is that, well, you technically could land Marines, as Armin's been saying, in Shabahar here, and work your way inwards from there. But it's pretty hot down there at the moment, and the IRGC are counting on that heat for nothing to happen. Armin, do you think there could be a scenario where these Persian Gulf Arab countries or Pakistan actively join in with troops?
Troops? What troops? Do they have troops? Did they get troops?
I think so. I think they have a couple.
5? Okay, the only countries in the region that have troops is Turkey, Egypt, and the Islamic Republic, and Israel.
True.
I mean, on
Do you
a
think
big
there
enough
could be?
level. Yeah.
Do you think there could be a case where Pakistan potentially joins in if they're pressured by the U.S., or do you think they'll choose their neutrality stance?
Pressured by the U.S. or pressured by Saudi Arabia?
Both,
Oh.
because they have a defensive alliance. So I don't think Saudi Arabia is going to be invaded here, but
Well, I
yeah,
mean, no, but Saudi Arabia will be bombed. The Islamic Republic's main leverage will be to try one of the to try to close the bubble mandab. So that would require attacking Saudi Arabia. So it would be interesting if Pakistan basically gives up on their. Ooh, you know what? You know what would be interesting if Saudi calls upon Pakistan to get involved in defending itself, and Pakistan basically does pretty much like a weak response, kind of like
yeah,
for example, um, Russia and Armenia had a defense pact, and they didn't come in defense, but they should have came. They should have came into the defense of Armenia, and they didn't. When Azerbaijan attacked them, so Pakistan
yeah,
might be able to do the same. Like, sorry, we didn't really mean it. That would be interesting if that happens because it demonstrates to all the Arab countries in the region that it's either the Americans or the Israelis. Like, China is not going to save you. India is not going to save you. Pakistan is not going to save you. You're not going to save each other. It's
yep,
just either United States, and United States is not interested, so it remains Israel.
yeah, yeah. I largely think that as well. Now let's take a look at what is happening on the ground here to prepare for this invasion. What is the Islamic Republic doing to counter it? So the Islamic Republic IRGC is actually moving tanks. They are moving tanks from Isfahan, which is the central part of Iran, into somewhere along the southern coast. Mute that as well. So they're moving these in preparation for a potential, land invasion here, either through Kuwait. Now, here's what I don't know: is that the only information we have is that this tank was last seen south of Isfahan. We don't know if it's going towards Kuwait, the west side of Iran, or if it's going to the southern coast. It would be safe to assume they're reinforcing both locations. So the IRGC are actually getting prepared to fully fight the Americans here with whatever tanks that they have left. And so that was here, guys. That was on this road last seen. Was the best information that I could find. Again, it could go here, or it could go all the way down here. But we did see that a lot of the tunnels that were hit by the United States have been successfully cleared and put back open for business by the Islamic Republic's excavator teams. You can actually see this gigantic hole in the top side of this tunnel, which is, insanely large. Just take a look at that again, actually. You're coming out of the tunnel, and it just looks like that. I thought they would be thicker than that, But, that makes sense. I thought there would be more.
That's not the. That seemed like just the entrance of the tunnel, because the tunnel goes under a mountain, right?
Yeah,
So that's not. That's just the end of the tunnel, because you're not going to be able to see hole above a tunnel because above the tunnel is a mountain.
absolutely. That's a good point. These tunnels are being cleared up, but not only the tunnels. Let's go into the middle of Iran. Let's go back to Yazd, that was bombed a couple nights ago. And the missile cities in the foothills over here are also being opened up as well. So at the entrances, we can actually take a look from satellites, and you can see that there's a before and after. You can see that line. That's asphalt being paved for the tunnel entrance. So it looks like they're doing their best to prepare for that. Black asphalt you see is for the missile launchers to come out. Yazd is in the middle of Iran, and it's been particularly used to launch missiles towards Israel during the 40-day war.
Jeez.
They're preparing for that again by paving fresh asphalt to get these missile launchers out as fast as possible. Usually, they drive them out, fire the missile, and retreat back in within 5 to 10 minutes, which is largely the response time that CENTCOM wants to be able to strike them. Again, of course, I'm assuming all of the entrances to the missile tunnels are going to be completely closed again. And we can see that they've been moving their way further up into the middle parts of Iran, with even an explosion there. So let's go to Bandar Abbas
By the
here.
way, fun fact: Yaz is also where Iran's main Zoroastrian temple is. So just
The heart of Iran. Isn't Yaz like pretty much the center, like the very center point
very close to Yaz
of the entire country? It's right here.
Yeah, actually, yeah, very close.
How symbolic. We have big news for the Strait of Hormuz. The Islamic Republic has not stopped hitting ships, but right before we get into that, we told you guys yesterday that the port you need to watch out for, and is going to be mentioned a lot coming up, is this port, Rajai Port, because it handles 90% of all container shipping going into Iran. That port is now pretty much isolated, and actually, if you were to be there right now on the ground, just up ahead, you would see this scene. You would see a couple miles of cars backed up. Look at that, just a line of trucks backed up for as far as the eye can see, because the bridges were hit surrounding these ports, and a truck thought it could get up the slope, the dirt slope that they made around the bridge, and the truck definitely could not make it. So everyone else is going to have to pay for it. He's going to zoom in here. Yeah, so there's that container right there, and that truck is holding up probably 10 miles of traffic both ways. That is a logistical disaster. Not because they can't get this one truck through, they can eventually. But if that truck can't get through and has a container on it, other trucks won't be able to get through. And they're going to have to slow down their traffic a lot, which helps the United States in terms of a coming invasion. Armin, do you want to take a guess as to how many ships they hit in the last 24 hours? Is it one?
Oh my God.
Let me give you guys options here. Everyone, 1, 2, 3, or 4?
4.
Let's see what people in the chat say. 4?
Oh, 3. No, I'm gonna go. You guys say 7.
7.
That was
Someone
not in
said
the
7.
option.
3, 1. Okay.
3.
If you go according to the IRGC, they fully blew up 2 ships.
Oh, there. Okay.
But if you go with reality,
it's no,
2.
no. Here's the correct answer.
Oh, what's the correct answer?
Horse. That's the correct answer.
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So we actually had 2 ships hit. They're both on fire. The fire hopefully is out at this point, and they were both hit. One here and also one here. This one was hit a little bit later on last night. So they're both using the southern route, which is the US protected route, and still ships are getting hit pretty hard, which is causing Brent oil prices to jump up, and I think it's near $90. I see 83 right now. It took a little dip. That's great. Sweet.
Do you think that we could see $200 per barrel oil reserves if things escalate and if we don't have enough replacement? You know, we have sanctions on Russia just added. The blockade is back up. The sanctions on the Islamic Republic's oil is back on. There is not that much of a, there's not that many other places that we could get extra oil from to basically make up for the low strategic oil reserves. And we're seeing threats to bubble mandate as well, which could reduce exports from Saudi Arabia. Where we could see, if we get major escalations, we could see $200 per barrel oil prices. Do you think?
I think, yeah, we could see 150 for sure, because as you just said, we don't have much oil reserves left. Most countries around the world are running on fumes. If this conflict prolongs, guys, I think gas in the US is already going back towards $4 a gallon on average. It's going to go much higher than that if this keeps on going.
Wait, what
do you
ended
think
up
about
being
this?
the right answer? 3, 4 horse?
So the UK MTO, the most official maritime trade organization in the world, said that 2 ships were hit. One was able to keep on moving, but the other one wasn't. And I think it was starting to be towed by some tugboats. But it looks like, still got some trouble down there. What was I going to ask you? What did you just say? We'll come back to
Oil
it.
prices. Oil prices.
Oil
$200.
prices. Oil prices. We will come back to it. I don't know how I forgot that. That's never happened.
Oh, U.S. gas prices above $4.
It was something else after that. That's totally on me. That's my bad. If you guys are wondering, how are they still able to still hit ships here? It's because there's a lot of tunnels here as well. Apparently ones that they haven't used in disguised things. We're still seeing another night of pretty intense bombardment actually tonight, all across Iran. I'm not sure how much more degradation of their defenses is left, to be honest with you. And the general consensus among all analysts, doesn't matter whose side you're on, is that we are days away from an invasion or a massive campaign from the United States of America. Doesn't matter if you're Islamic Republic, opposition, Israeli, US, everyone's saying that. I would largely say probably days, if not a couple of weeks at this point. The Islamic Republic strategy, as I was correct, was to wait for the midterms to start rolling out, which is a couple months away, and they ordered the Houthis to close the Bab el-Mandeb, which they came out today and announced that they will be doing so, but only against Saudi Arabia. Interesting. That's causing oil prices to go up as well as other costs of container shipping and everything like that, because now that area of the world is now labeled one threat higher, according to that. Why not? And why wouldn't they do it? Why wouldn't they start now? The crisis takes another couple of months. We reach midterms. It's a disaster. Can Trump afford to wait that long and incur more U.S. casualties? It's starting to not be a good look among the Republicans who are asking, the House Republicans are asking for another round of intense briefing before they vote on this $95 billion budget being added on to the Iran war. They're pretty sussed out. They want some more info. I don't know how much they're going to get because we haven't given them much so far, rightfully so. They're pretty, a lot of them are pretty, what do you call it? Compromised, something like that. So let's keep our cards close to our chest here if I'm the Trump administration. Okay. Do you think if they start right now, close the Bab el-Mandeb, keep attacking ships in the Hormuz, and don't negotiate, that by the midterms, another 3-4 months, we see a disaster scenario?
This is what the Islamic Republic thinks. The Islamic Republic thinks that if it could demonstrate to the Americans that right before their midterms, they will have a disastrous scenario when it comes to gas prices, then President Trump is going to hold back. This is what their entire strategy right now is focused on convincing President Trump that they could make, oil prices skyrocket and make it very, very devastating for the Republicans in the midterms. And honestly, if you think about it, that should be the strategy regardless of what President Trump does, because if the Democrats win big during the midterms, then they're going to be President Trump is going to be so busy with impeachment, and so many obstacles being thrown in his way that the Islamic Republic might think that, the Democrats are going to save the Islamic Republic. So right now, the Islamic Republic's entire strategy should be to try to make the Democrats win, and that would be their greatest ally.
And what do you think about J.D. Vance right now? He was the face of the MOU in the talks, which has completely fallen apart and gone, down a disastrous route. What's kind of the backlash there?
Well, I think he's right now he's losing popularity among both the people who wanted among three groups of people on the right: the people who wanted the MOU to work, the people who wanted the U.S. to go fully against the Islamic Republic, and the complete isolationists. Like we have some people who wanted the MOU to work, but they're not completely isolationists, and then we have the isolationist anti-Israeli people. I think his popularity among all three is low. The people, the conservative right, that was traditional conservative right, that is interested in pushing back against U.S. enemies, they didn't like him to begin with. The people who are more interested in United States having some role, but also were hoping the MOU would work. He's shown to be a failure. Like JD Vance has shown to not be good at understanding international politics. He's proven that he cannot handle something like this. So among them, their popularity has gone down. Among the isolationists, he's being seen as more of a fake opposition against the Israeli lobby, because not a meaningful, like they considered him to be weak and also too wishy-washy when it comes to his most recent comments against Israel and intervention. So he's losing popularity, and I mean things could change around for him in a positive way. But right now, he had a huge lead over Rubio, and that gap has been severely is now a lot smaller than before.
Yeah, it's a lot shorter than before. And Rubio's been pretty active here, setting himself up. He just met with the president of Lebanon, and today, for the first time, Lebanon, the US military, and the Israeli military are conducting joint operations in Lebanon to test out, can the Lebanese military, with the direction of the US, perform. So I guess we're going to find out pretty soon about that. We do have US troops in Lebanon. People feel, I think people fail to realize that. Well, we called this out a few weeks ago as the treaties were being made. In addition to that, did you see Baghai, or Baghai, whatever the hell his name is, the spokesperson, Bagbouri, the spokesperson for the foreign ministry came out and said something. It was a little different than his usual speech. There's a couple things in there. Okay, I took a listen, and he said, yes, we, the Islamic Republic, we can't trust the US because they're untrustworthy and they broke every single clause of the MOU, and that's why we don't abide by it anymore. But if the US wants to talk, I mean, we can talk. Yeah.
These people,
they're bloodthirsty, child-killing Zionists, but we can talk with them.
Bubble talk.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, buddy. Very, very tough. You're a big boy now. Such a big boy. Big boy. Very tough. Very scary.
They asked him, these Iranian journalists are asking him, they're like, hey, so are we really attacking ships in the Strait of Hormuz? And he's like, me? He's like, and he said, quote, I kid you not, word for word, he said, we are not attacking any party, and the strikes we are carrying out are defensive and target U.S. bases and facilities. Oh, are they now? Is that why you're hitting the Kuwaiti power plants every single day? Is that why downtown Bahrain's being struck? I did not know that. Interesting.
Well, do you want to see a delusion at a much, much higher level, Ali, than that? So, guys, you thought the Islamic Republic sounded ridiculous till now. Okay.
Oh, I think I know what you're going to show.
Oh, you know? Okay.
I have this clip as well for you guys. Yeah, can you please? Oh my God, please. This is, guys, please listen.
This is a different level of cuckoo. All right. So, guys, given that the Islamic Republic has so far delivered on so many of its promises in sinking USS Abraham Lincoln, delivering a heavy blow to the Americans, wiping out Israel, this guy wants to go on a higher level. Okay, this guy wants to escalate. This guy thinks big. He dreams big, and Look at this. Okay, so let's see what this person thinks. By the way, this guy is a big deal, by the way. This is not your average mullah. Sometimes we play you a video about like a mullah giving a sermon in this small little town in a mosque or like a not famous mosque or Husseiniya. This guy is Panahian. This is like top influencer, big deal mullah. All right. So look at
Big
what
turban.
Big. Okay.
وقتی که الان شروع کردیم به منطقه رو آزاد کردن، خدا میفرماد خب من پاسخ شما رو چجوری میدم؟ جهان رو به قدرت شما آزاد خواهم کرد.
Ooh. So he's saying once we start liberating this entire region, God would look at us and we're like, okay, how would I respond to this? Let's liberate the entire world with your power. So the Islamic Republic is first going to liberate means Islamize, liberate the region that they're in and then the rest of the world. Okay, watch this.
چرا دیگه انشالله نگفتید؟
He says, what? He told his audience, why are you not saying inshallah? And the people are like, oh, inshallah. You know what this is? This is the please clap. You know, you got no. Do you know what please clap is from? What was it? Bush brother, George Bush's brother, Jeb Bush. Please clap. So he basically says, why are you guys not saying inshallah? And the crowd says like, oh yeah, inshallah, inshallah. Okay. So,
چرا دیگه انشالله نگفتید؟ نه یک کمی داشتی فکر میکردی.
are like, oh no, that was not good. You guys were thinking about it. Like it seems like you guys have doubts about. So guys, not even these people are believing this stuff like that. Like, why are you guys not being responsive? Why are you guys not enthusiastic? Are you guys doubting this?
شما خواهید دید به زودی.
Guys, they're being bombarded every day. They can't even keep hold of their own country. And this guy comes out in front of them. He's like, yeah, we're going to take over the world. Why are you, wait, what? Why does anyone clap?
Yes, please clap. Okay, but it gets worse. It gets worse.
فکر می‌کردی و شما خواهید دید به زودی در مسجد جامع خرمشهر شما نیرو میاد ثبت نام میکنید برای اعزام به اقصی نقاط جهان که چون دارید جهان رو از یوغ ستم آمریکا آزاد میکنید.
So he's saying soon you will see that in the city of Khorramshahr, people from Iran are going to go register to go liberate cities all over the world. So he's saying, guys, not only the situation that we're in right now will be resolved, pretty soon, you're going to see that we're going to have registration booths where you're going to go and be like, okay, we're going to send you to liberate Frankfurt. You're going to go liberate Tokyo. You're going to go liberate, I don't know, New York. You're going to go liberate, I don't know,
Buenos Aires, Rio de Janeiro.
Buenos Aires.
All
Yes.
of them.
So he's saying, yeah, and he's saying this is soon will be the case. So first we will win this war against the Americans and Israelis. Then we will liberate the region. And then soon you're going to see us having booths everywhere where we're going to deploy you into liberating multiple cities. Like we're going to basically Islam. Liberate means like take over with Islam. Like all of these countries, we're going to deploy troops and liberate all the people there.
ما انشاءالله جهان رو آزاد خواهیم کرد و
we, inshallah, we will liberate the whole world.
این وعده خداست برای ما.
This is God's promise to us.
الان بی برقی و بی آبی که نداریم الحمدلله.
And like right now, the situation we have no, like we have short electricity shortage and water. Oh no, we don't have any water. As a God, thank God, we don't have water shortages, which is like bull crap. They do have water shortages.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So he's saying, don't worry. Right now, we have electricity shortages and not water shortages. But he corrects himself shortly after, right? But like, don't worry. We're going to fix this pretty soon. And then we're going to basically dominate the whole world.
الله انشالله یعنی البته تو خوزستان اهواز به من دیروز گفتن که آقا بگو اینجا بی برق میشن مردم خیلی هاشون بی آبم میشن.
They're like, but in Khuzestan, when people don't have electricity, they don't have water either. That's bullcrap. The entire country is having a water crisis.
وابستگی داره اینها با هم دیگه. یک کمی اینا رو تحمل بکنیم. میدونید چه اتفاقی میفته؟ آب و برق جهان رو از دست ستم صهیونیست ها آزاد خواهیم کرد.
So he's saying, don't worry, guys. Not only we will have electricity soon, if you could just be patient just a little bit and tolerate these hard conditions where we're having electricity power outages, not only we're going to have electricity for ourselves, we're going to liberate electricity from the hands of Zionists for the whole world. So the whole world was going to have free water and electricity, because the evil Zionists were going to liberate the electricity from the hands of the Zionists, and the whole world will have, guys, Americans, these mullahs are going to give you free electricity because they're going to free the electricity from the hands of the Zionists. And
The
everybody will get,
Jews.
the Jews are holding back the electricity. And once these people take over the world, everybody gets free water and free electricity everywhere in the world, because the only reason why you're getting an electric bill every month is because the Jews are holding the electricity back. Once these people liberate the electricity from the hand of the Jews, you will all get free electricity, apparently, according to this guy. So let them just come and take over, I guess.
Later, or I think it was later in this video, there's a longer portion, and he says this: we have to invade Kuwait from, Ahvaz, Khuzestan. We have to invade Kuwait from the southwest of Iran, and once we take Kuwait, because we have liberated one country, God will give us another 10 countries just out of thin air have been liberated. And so every country we liberate, we get another 10 for free. It's like buy
but
one,
wait,
get 10
there's
for
more. Yeah, but wait, there's more. If you buy now, you're going to get 5, countries as well for free. If you liberate country today, you're going to get 10 more for free, but you have to call now.
He's such a clown. See, guys, these guys are genuinely, a lot of them are disconnected from reality. Like, you look at the old congressmen, disconnected. Some of these guys are as well, but a lot of them are in on it. A lot of them know how bad it really is. If we go to the northeast of Iran, okay, one of the most water-rich parts of the world, you can see it's just completely green, this entire area. In this area, as that head Durka was saying, in one of the most water-rich areas, this guy in Farsi is telling us, I live in Gorgon. Okay, it's green everywhere. There's water everywhere. I have water for 2 hours a day. The other 22 hours of the day, I don't have running water. That's the reality across the entire country. They have water for 2 hours a day. And that guy's saying, I know there's some outages. Yeah.
I actually have proof that their own people are crying. Look at this. This is one of them. Look at how angry she is.
آقایون مسئول چه غلطی دارید میکنید؟ چه غلطی دارید میکنید؟ به بهانه جنگ تعدیل نیرو کردین، کلی مردم رو از کار بیکار کردین، هزینه ها 1000 برابر شد، اجاره ها، نمیدونم پول همه چی، خورد و خوراکی که
Like she keeps getting angry and angrier. Hold on.
نبینین که اینجوری خونه مردم.
Look at, she's so angry. She's pro-regime. She's pro-regime. Look at this.
خدا وکیلی چه نونی؟
Because you know why she got so angry? They came out and they cut her gas because she couldn't pay, because gas got so expensive. So she couldn't pay her gas bill, and they cut her gas. And even though she's like, I on the Persian channel, I started swearing at her because she's like, oh, the officials, oh, the gas company, you are bastards, gas company. Why are you cutting my gas? And like, it's because of you're anti-Americanism. You don't look at the gas company. You did this. You did this. You said death to America. You said death to Israel. You brought war to our country. You waged war against them. What did you think is going to happen? What did you think is going to happen when you go threaten two of the most powerful, the world's superpower, and another great power, Israel, to wipe them off the map and destroy them? Did you think they're not going to come for you? Did you think they're not going to bring war into our land? And we have to suffer. So you're now complaining, oh, officials, why are you cutting my gas? Why did you bring war? You were the ones who were saying death to America. Didn't you say that we will give our lives to bring down America and Israel? You're not even willing to give gas. You're complaining for giving up gas. What happened to going and becoming martyrs? for killing Americans and Israelis. Look how angry she is. Look at this here.
یه سر سفره زن و بچه‌تون میذارین. فقط میگم الهی خیر نبینین، الهی خیر نبینین که اینجوری خون مردم رو دارین تو شیشه میکنین. اصلا شرایط رو نمیفهمین. میگم 24 ساعت به من زمان بده. میگه همینه که هست. زمان تو اصلا دارین عذاب میدین. هانی که با بدبختی داره پول کارگری در میاره، چه جوری بیاد پول آب و برق و گاز بده؟ به زن و بچه‌ش بگی برید بمیرید؟ ای خاک بر سر تک تکتون.
Yes.
خاک بر سرتون.
Yes.
خاک تو سر خودت، خاک تو سر لجن خودت. تو این بدبختی رو برای ایران آوردی با اون مرگ بر آمریکا گفتنت.
We have videos, more videos like this for you guys, but not from the regime supporters. We have videos from the Iranian people. But, Armin, isn't it significant that a large portion of the regime supporters have faced, in the last 7 months, a lack of pay, increased prices, internal division amongst their own camps, shaking of their ideologies and how strong the Islamic Republic is, and now they're getting bankrupt, jobless? Is guys, some analysts out there are saying the Islamic Republic is getting stronger. Armin, are they getting stronger? I think so. I think it's over for us. Guys, pack up and leave. It's, you know, I cannot believe there are coward congressmen and senators, cowards, who are advocating for us to withdraw our troops from the region and to pack up and go and say, we had 4 casualties. That's it. Let's run. Is that American ideals? Are you insane? And you're in Congress? What? How did you even get there with such anti-American? If someone kills our troops, we go and kill every single one of them. We don't run away. Look at them. They can't even pay for their own gas. It's a country on collapse with its 1% supporters. I genuinely don't understand what goes through the minds of some of these idiot Democrats who are just, there's an easy scenario here. You support your president in getting rid of the biggest threat of this century, and we're almost there, and you're getting in the way. You're getting in the way, and you're hurting more Americans by getting in the way. We have some clips from Iranians inside of Iran, and then we have some interesting perspectives to show you. The first one here will be this.
من یه پدرم و 3 تا بچه دارم. 2 مرتبه برق اینجا قطع و وصل میشه یا اصلا صبح و شب نیست.
I'm a father with 3 children, and the electricity just keeps on getting cut.
خیلی از مواد غذایی هم مگه بین با 1000 زور بخریم و بگیریم و بیاریم بذاریم تو یخچال خراب میشن چون برق نداریم.
And whatever food I can manage to scrounge up by using all of my money to buy food for me and my family, I bring it, I put it in the fridge, the electricity goes out and it spoils.
آخه تلت این داستان پیروزی رو خودنانیدن.
How are they telling us that we're winning? How are the officials telling us that we're winning?
اگه جنگ و گردید و پیروز شدید چرا ما مردم بدبخت بود؟ چرا نه آب داریم نه برق؟
If we really won, if we're winning, why are we running out of electricity and power?
آخه چطوری میشه تو این باز زندگی کرد؟
How are we supposed to live? That is sparking some pretty big anger, but let me show you one more wall graffiti here. This has been a question for many of you. If Armin, if you could do us a favor and read what this says. This has been a question for many of you.
Oh, I was mentioning this earlier. Saying, don't worry about the destruction. آزادی برای برآبادی. Wow. ارجحه. Wow. Guys, so many have been saying, guys, like, we shouldn't hit the infrastructure. We shouldn't hit the infrastructure. Some people are saying, like, well, the only way to attack the Islamic Republic right now and to hit them hard is to destroy some of the infrastructure. But then some people respond, but what about the Iranian people? What about the Iranian people? If we hit their infrastructure, this will harm them. This will hurt the Iranian people. So this person in Iran is writing on the wall, don't worry about the destruction. Freedom is a priority over prosperity. Is that what the right translation? Freedom is more important than prosperity. So he's saying, if you have to take our prosperity away to give us freedom, we want the freedom.
Because what prosperity is there? Is this prosperity? Having water for 2 hours of the day? You spend all your money, 300% inflation on food in the last 6 months. You go spend all your money on food to feed your kids. You bring it home, the food spoils. You have no electricity. Of course, freedom is more important than this prosperity. That is not the only thing happening. We actually
by the way,
have,
I think, can I just say something? Once you have freedom, you will eventually get prosperity.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's go back to
look at this. Somebody said what I just said in a better way. Prosperity follows liberty. That's a better way of what I just said.
Ooh, that should be your motto.
Yeah, prosperity follows liberty. That's a good. Yeah, that's it. That is my motto.
That's very good.
Nobody phrased
Put that in your bio.
Yeah.
We should put that in our bios.
Yeah.
Guys, the city of Kermanshah, the west of Iran today, had an interesting event happen. This was last night for us, early morning for Iran time. These are members and veterans of the Iranian military, particularly of the Air Force, and they have gathered to protest against the government. They're not pro-regime. These people are adding on to all the existing groups currently protesting. So what I'm trying to tell you is that there is a buildup, not decrease, of people coming out in staged and organized protests at the moment that can all spark into something bigger. We have veterans that we just see right here. In the past couple of weeks, we've shown you students, we've shown you retirees, and we've shown you people who have been laid off, who are unemployed. These are the four main groups right now that are coming out and protesting, and they've been met with tear gas already. So it's not like no physical altercation has taken place. They've been hit by batons and tear gas. And we're only seeing more and more groups adding on to this unrest. So there's a buildup here. All right. With that, I'm going to give you guys some breaking news because we actually do have some. Another ship has been hit again right now. I'll show you guys the details of this by UKMTO. So as of 10 minutes ago, another ship has been hit in the Strait of Hormuz. This was also traversing the southern route, I believe, and it was hit by an unknown projectile. Who knows what that could have been? Let me show you. Who knows what that could have been? Unknown projectile, Strait of Hormuz. What in the world? Guys, who could have done that? So that makes it 3 ships in the past, 24 hours now. I think a ship's being hit every single day. Pretty much.
Honestly, you're never going to be able to see the reliable normality here ever again until the Islamic Republic falls. It's not going to happen.
And the longer this continues, the more these ships get hit, the higher the insurance gets, the less ships want to come and do business here, which means oil prices needs to go up higher in order to justify that as well. Anyway, we've also seen throughout history that ship traffic does not go back to pre-war levels in that area almost ever, not even decades into the future. So we'll see. I mean, this is a very important strait, so it might be different. What we have here is a Durka video for you guys. Actually, no, that was the one that you showed. It's just the one he's saying, yeah, if we get one country liberated, we'll get 10 in response. Well, so let me show you guys this instead. Let's get a little bit of a laugh out of this one. Does anyone know what an MQ-9 Reaper drone is? It's used by the US military. It can fire rockets. It can, do surveillance. And one of them was downed yesterday by Asaluye, which is one of the biggest petrochemical industries in Iran. And something quite interesting happened. Let's just take a look real quick. So here it is, the engine, and I believe the rotors. So this is the back part of the drone was hit, and it landed here along with all of its various different parts. And some of the perhaps villagers of the area got hold of it, and they decided to take it with them. Literally. They put it on the back of a donkey, and they started hauling it off, which was quite funny. There it is, being hauled away. Property of the US government. I don't think they're going to bring it back. I think it's gone. That's going to end up as some sort of trophy in someone's, village room there.
Too bad they don't have eBay, because you could have put that on eBay.
Yeah, that would set them for life. Probably.
I'm pretty sure the IRGC is going to come take that.
Yeah,
from them.
Yeah, definitely.
Because the IRGC wants to study that and try to figure out how these things work.
Yeah. Let's take a look at. I have a little special segment for you guys. Okay, we're gonna have a bit of a laugh here. You guys ready? So, Armin and I, we give you guys some analysis, right, on the Strait of Hormuz, on Iran, on the Persian Gulf Arab countries. Let's take a look and see what the versions of us on the Islamic Republic side are saying. Okay, let's take a look here. Let me make sure this is there. Yep, cool. They hit Ahvaz, they hit Khuzestan, they hit Bandar Abbas.
زده بندرلنگر رو زده خمیر رو زده یکی دو تا جزیره اینجا زده قشم رو
They hit this, they hit that, they hit this and that.
زده خب بندر عباس زده سیریک زده.
And then he repeats himself another round. They hit Bandar Abbas, they hit this, they hit that.
جاست زده اومده تا اینجا کنارک و چابهار هم زده 4900 کیلومتر نقاط رو زده.
They hit all these areas. They hit all these areas. This is a serious Islamic Republic, Fars News. They're all sharing this. They're like, this is our top analysts at work.
ولی اون چیزی که نسبت به تنگه است اومده راه‌های مواصلاتی هم زده.
But yes, in relation to the Strait of Hormuz, they also hit there too, even though he just literally named every single spot along the Strait of Hormuz. He's saying Bandar Abbas over and over and over again. Guys, these are the top analysts according to Islamic Republic state media. See if they have anything new.
بندر خمیر به سمت لار دوباره بین بندر خمیر و بندر لنگه رو هم زده.
بندر خمیر و بندر لنگه یه مسیرن که منتهی میشه به بندر عباس.
And this guy comes in and he's just echoing the other guy. He's like, oh yes. So the other guy came in. He's like, oh, he hit this place, which was relation to this place, and this other guy's like, wait, I gotta say something too. Okay, so yeah, they hit all those. He repeats it. They hit those places in relation to Bandar Abbas and in relation to these other places. Yes, they've hit them.
توی اون مسیر پل و تونل زده.
اینجا زده عملیات تاکتیکی ما رو تضعیف کنه. این راه مواصلاتی هم برای پشتیبانی زده. کلا اساسا میخواد بیاد تنگه رو از دست ما در بیاره.
So they hit these places a lot, They hit these places a lot, and yeah, they're trying to take the Strait of Hormuz from us.
همه این عملیات رو داره انجام میده که قدرت عملیات نظامی ما رو و اشرافمون رو روی تنگه و
They're performing these military operations to decrease our military power.
این سواحل دریاییمون کم کنیم. ما هم کم برابر داریم پایگاه نظامی داریم، یعنی ما هم قدرت نظامی او رو داریم تضعیف می‌کنیم.
But we are hitting their military bases several times over than they're hitting us. We're also decreasing their military power.
اما چیزی که اینجا مهمه اینه که اگر اون راه مواصلاتی زده و الان کویت زیر ساخت‌ها خورده، به نظر میاد این کفایت نمی‌کنه. یعنی حداقل الان در مرحله بازدارندگی دو طرف نیستن. اگر بخوایم کل این معادله رو به نفع خودمون
What does that even mean, Armin? What does that even mean?
Wait, played it again. What did you say exactly?
Like, what did he even just say here?
الان کویت زیر ساخت‌ها خورده، به نظر میاد این کفایت نمی‌کنه. یعنی حداقل الان در مرحله بازدارندگی دو طرف نیستن. اگر
Oh, so he's saying that basically both. He's saying for Kuwait, we haven't basically went to hitting their infrastructure. I think if that's what he said. So both sides are not going to higher levels to demonstrate their deterrence. I think he's saying both sides are basically avoiding going on full infrastructure hitting. So I think basically both sides could go extra hard on hitting infrastructure. I think that's what he meant. You want to go back a little bit to make sure?
Yeah.
او رو داریم تضعیف میکنیم. اما چیزی که اینجا مهمه اینه که اگر اون راه مواصلاتی زده و الان کویت زیر ساخت‌ها خورده، به نظر میاد این کفایت نمی‌کنه. یعنی حداقل الان در مرحله بازدارندگی دو طرف نیستن. اگر بخوایم
Okay, so yeah, basically like we have hit some of their infrastructures in Kuwait, but it's not enough. So both sides are not really at the level of showing deterrence.
They hit infrastructure in Kuwait. Kuwait has 16 power plants in total. I think about 2 or 3 of them.
But he said it's not enough.
And then he's also making it out like they're not even suffering any real damage. It's just so ridiculous. After, by the way, this video, how long is it? 1 minute and 30 seconds. So far, he spent 60 seconds of it just saying we hit there and there, and they hit there and there, and they hit there.
کل این معادله رو به نفع خودمون تغییر بدیم. یه راه خوب تجربه جنگ رمضان نشون داد که
Look at that sick edit. Look at this.
خودمون تغییر بدیم. یه راه خوب.
Oh my god.
تجربه جنگ رمضان نشون داد که توانمندیشو داریم اینه که چاهای نفت امارات، قطر، بحرین، عربستان، کویت رو کلا بزنیم.
So after saying a whole lot of nothing and these weird edits that they're doing of this guy, he said, we need to hit the infrastructure of the Persian Gulf Arab countries, their oil. We need to hit their oil. Yes, absolutely. That's great. Thank you for your analysis. That's going through every single Durka regime supporter channel right now, and people are both making fun of it and both being like, yes, he's right. He's absolutely right.
You know, they have been communicating that they haven't been really hitting oil infrastructure as much as they could be, and they feel they think like that's a card that they're leaving for if things get really escalates, right? So sometimes they do hit energy infrastructure as a warning, but their understanding is that most of their focus has been on either US bases or sometimes commercial areas or residential areas. What their understanding is that if they focus all of their missile and drone power on oil, energy infrastructure, and water desalination facilities, that's their most amount of pressure that they could put on not just these Arab countries, but the entire world economy. And that's what they're trying to communicate, that we still have that card to play, and we haven't really played that card. But the reason why they don't use it is because if you escalate to that level, there is nowhere else to go. Also, if you escalate to that level, then you might unite the whole world against you, not just United States and Israel.
Absolutely. You're absolutely spot on. So what is their strategy? Is it just to wait it out, die by 1,000 cuts, maybe try to find some sort of escape here?
Is to just keep reminding them that they try to show to the world that they can do this. So if I was me, what I would do, like if I was Islamic Republic, they're being strategic, is, for example, I could hit something in Saudi Aramco that is not critical, but it's right next to it, to show, like, somehow demonstrate that next time it could be hitting something significant. Right, because if we go to that, if we open that chapter, if we go to that level of escalation, here's what the United States would do then. Then they will go with power plants, right? So right now there's a game of chicken. United States was saying we could go for power plants, and that would be devastating. But if they go for power plants, then Islamic Republic would go for oil infrastructure. But the Islamic Republic is saying, I go for oil infrastructure. But the problem is that if they go for oil infrastructure, the United States could go for power plants. So they have to see who blinks first.
And we've been saying this for, I don't know how long.
The problem with the oil infrastructure is that you don't really need to be that good to cause a lot of damage. You know what I mean? Like, your missiles don't have to be that precise. Yeah. And your drones also. And there's so much infrastructure that is hard to defend all of them, especially because most of the defense systems they're just so much to defend. There's just so much to defend. And the best things are being kept for US bases.
So in terms of defense and offense, those, Islamic Republic analysts were talking about that. Let's take a look at what the United States literally has right now. Take a look at this aircraft carrier. So this is Hung Sao. He is the acting secretary of the Navy right now. And he just visited the USS Theodore Roosevelt, which is located near Hawaii. And it gave us a little perspective on what the flight deck of these carriers look like. And keep in mind that these are all 18 to 24-year-old young men operating, billions of dollars worth of equipment and having massive responsibilities. Shut that off. I mean, it's not even close, Armin. The military of the US is not even playing the same game that the IRGC are playing here. The IRGC have some outdated tanks. They got some, 40, 50-year-old jets that belong in a museum. That's about it. And they knew that this would always be the case, so they started drafting up plans a few decades ago of asymmetric warfare, which is the speedboats, the overwhelming the opponent with drones and missiles and things like that. And that has largely led them to be holed up and just receive massive punishment, like, where is it? Here we have Tehran. So guys, this is an aerial view of Tehran. As you can see, there's like a billion buildings there. And you, as a fighter jet pilot, are going in and you are pinpointing a small room in this city, not a building, a room. And you are striking that room with precision never seen before in the history of humanity. Let me show you an example of that. This is what the U.S.'s and Israel's capabilities are. These are floors of a building here, right? In that city that I just showed you. How many buildings are in there? There's like 11 million people who live in this city. Mossad in the US and the IDF work to find information on where they're hiding, and they find the exact room, the exact time, and they take them out. And the IRGC are hiding in tunnels for days on end right now. Right now. I'm not saying before, right now. This is what they're dealing with, and they largely believe that they can weather this storm. The US is going to come take the Strait of Hormuz, and then they're going to come back to negotiation and just demand the same things that they've always been demanding, and they'll keep power. All these IRGC officials want is just to keep power. That's all they want. Is there anything else? Like, do you think that's right, that they just want to weather this out? Even if the south of Iran is given up, they'll still hold on to power and everything's going to be okay?
Because what's the alternative? I mean, they don't think it's going to be okay. But if they give up, then they'll die. They'll be torn to pieces. Like what? I mean, think about this, Ali. Imagine if you're an Islamic Republic high-ranking official. What would you do? Just give me the option. Like, if it was you, what would you do right now? If you had the choice between surrendering, trying for negotiation, and trying to come up with a deal, or continue fighting, what would you choose?
You know, the overwhelming majority of them, which have the blood of the people on their hands, there's no options. I know if I surrender, I'll be tried and put on trial and executed eventually. If I keep fighting, I will still probably die, but I might live, maybe. Willing to take that bet. And if we surrender, the people are just going to kill me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So...
And you can't defect. You can't defect because you're too. I'm talking high ranking, like something that people will not forgive.
Yeah, this isn't Nazi Germany where you're a useful rocket scientist. All you know how to do in the IRGC is murder innocents. So I actually have a question for you, which is really, I've been wondering this for a few days now. I want to see what your thoughts were. The IRGC know that there's no out option for them. And the more you push them into a corner, do you think it's a possibility that they'll want to look for an out? Do you think it's a viable option for the US to come and offer them an out?
What is the out? Like, what out?
Trump comes and talks to them, says, hey, listen, if you surrender, and I mean really surrender right now, I will give you, safe passage to Russia or China or something like that. Is that an option?
Well, you can't trust Putin. Assad is under house arrest. Could be used as a, I mean, Putin at the end of the day is still like, okay, so Assad was never as hell-bent on annihilating Israel as the Islamic Republic officials, right? And he's now under house arrest in Russia. I don't think the Islamic Republic officials will get the same treatment. I think that the Israelis will find a way to get Putin or other people around him to give them up. Or if they don't, they will just find a way. So because now things are not in your control anymore. You're relying on other people. You're basically toys in their hands. So you cannot guarantee your own protection. You're vulnerable there and everybody knows where you are. And I don't think Israelis will rest until they kill you. Within the Islamic Republic, you have some control over what's happening. Over there, you lose complete control over what happens to you. And I think because of that, that's also suicide. Because Israelis are not going to sleep until you die. Every official within the Islamic Republic. They did October 7th. They will never be forgiven.
Not just the Israelis, the Iranian people, whichever intelligence agencies we will form in the future, are going to hunt them down to the man.
Yeah.
Don't you think we'll do the same thing that the Israelis did after World War II?
Exactly. They went Nazi hunting after World War II. They were pretty good at it.
Yes. It will be Durka hunting season for a long time. So we got you guys the breaking news of that ship being hit. We want to give you guys an update. The entirety of the southern coast of Iran, as well into central Iran, the city of Shiraz, one of the major cities. I think it's probably the third or fourth most populated, or maybe fifth, was struck. They're all military targets. Not a single civilian target has been struck tonight. I have another question for you. In the Islamic Republic, there's something called the Friday prayer. What is that?
So Friday is the day that if you're a believing Muslim, it is preferred that you don't do your prayers at home by yourself, but you go pray in namaz jamaat, the group prayer with other people from within your town and your city. So every Friday, yeah.
And who leads these?
So mainly the Imam Jum'ah of your city, which is the Friday prayer imam of the city, which is supposed to be a representative of the supreme leader in that town or city. So the Islamic Republic has turned something that was historically, well, I mean, it was always like this. So they pretend that this is just an imam that you go and pray with behind him while he's praying, but it's actually a political network operation connected to the Beit Rahbari. So basically the Imam Jum'ah, the Friday prayer imam of every city and town, is not just leading the Friday prayer, the Friday prayers, but it's also the representative of the supreme leader in that city, and is responsible for setting the narrative, doing the propaganda, doing the marketing, and doing any operational work that is. So a lot of people think that the Supreme Leadership Office is just that office in Tehran, the Beit Rahbari, but it's actually a whole network of operations all across Iran. And that network of operation is maintained by the Friday prayer mosques and the Friday prayer imams.
So the Supreme Leader Office passes down directions across to all of these Friday prayer leaders across the country to set a narrative and keep political support, is what you're saying.
Precisely.
Well, you know,
there is like around 1,000 of them.
That's a lot. Guys, in Sistan, Balochistan, the southeast of Iran, in the small city of Mir Javed, there was a Friday prayer leader who got assassinated. According to the local media there, we saw, this is in Farsi, you can read it, but there was a Friday prayer leader who gave his sermon, or whatever you want to call it, and he got taken out afterwards. Unknown individuals went and checked, saw that the local media reported this, thought it was not too significant, but this kind of thing does happen in Sistan Balochistan, assassinations of not only the IRGC, but other such individuals. But just want to bring it to you guys' attention that these things are possible. They do happen. Going back to the map, we have just one more thing before we get to the super chats here. I want to show you guys what Senator Lindsey Graham said a couple months before his passing on what is going to happen in the US-Iran war.
Here's what I think will happen next. If this deal fails, President Trump is going to take the Strait of Hormuz over by force. The United States will control the Strait of Hormuz. We'll charge a fee for all those who go through to pay for the operation. And we're going to expand the Abraham Accords in calendar year 2026. We're going to get Saudi Arabia to join the Abraham Accords. and which is the biggest change in 5,000 years in the Mideast. And if Iran contests control of the Strait of Hormuz by the United States, will obliterate them. So to all the people listening, if this diplomatic effort fails, President Trump is going to take the Strait of Hormuz. Yeah. We're going to run it. We're going to try to get Saudi Arabia to join the Abraham Accords to end the Arab-Israeli conflict in 2026. And if Iran continues to attack Israel and Lebanon, the new policy will be, we'll hit Iran. So to the Iranians, if you're listening, when you use Hezbollah to attack Israel, I think the new policy will be, we will attack Iran.
Indeed. And sadly, he passed away. May he rest in peace. He was a big advocate for the Iranian people.
He said that after his meeting, a long meeting with President Trump, right?
Correct.
He said that right after. Okay, so it's interesting. What did he hear in that meeting that made him say that?
Apparently this and beyond. He definitely knew what was going to happen afterwards as well. I think he knew the final game. The final play of the game. Regardless, we're going to find out for you guys because we're here every day. We do this. This is what we do. And we've been telling you, and it's been great to see what we've been saying is largely happening because it looks like we're on the right track. So, looks like, sorry, I'm just getting caught up on the news here. Okay, that's nothing crazy. And with that, let's get into the super chats. Stunner672 became a YouTube member. Thank you so much for joining.
Welcome to the group.
Welcome. And Jean has given us 2 gems. I've never seen that before. And said silver star.
Wait, 2 gems? What is that?
Yeah,
is this new or is that? Wait, maybe he was. What is 2 gems? Okay, maybe he's just maybe he's just calling us 2 gems. I think that's what's happening. Oh no, it's not.
Is it? No, his message is silver star.
Oh.
Guys, what are gems?
What?
But thank you. No, not gins. Gems.
Gems. I want gins actually. Can I get 2 gins?
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jean. And Fleshy Interloper says, Ali chat, best chat. Oh, thank you so much.
Oh wow. We're getting.
You know what I love?
Wait a minute.
Is that
what?
People in the chat loves trying to set us against each other. It's so funny.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, we're beefing. Yeah,
we could play into it.
Yeah.
Traitor, Fleshy, not you. Not you.
Oh man.
Stab in the back. Not you,
Fleshy's
Brutus.
trying to incite an uprising.
Brutus.
Brutus. Yeah, I'm Brutus.
No, Fleshy is Brutus.
Thank you, Fleshy. And George Hansen saying, committing heavy armor as I predicted. Now they are easy targets while mobile. I think they'll be easy targets no matter what. But it looks like they... I mean, it's hard. Here's the thing. Like, a long time... I think this was 15, 16 years ago when the nuclear program of the Islamic Republic was really kicking off and they found out that they're starting to build nuclear weapons. They testified in front of Congress and senators, the U.S. military, and they got grilled. The congressmen were like, how is it that we, the United States military, with the best equipment in the world, cannot see that they built this massive tunnel complex and they put centrifuges in there? And the military responds back and they're like, well, sir, you're absolutely right. We have the best stuff. And we can zoom down from space and see someone's name tag if we wanted to. But we can't look everywhere all the time. I think that's largely still the problem that the United States has, which, I mean, they're not God. According to Moran Basie, they are, but they're not God. And if they're moving them, especially in the cover of night, just randomly on multiple different highways, it's really difficult to see that. And I'm not sure they're really a priority at this stage either. I think they're going to try to get these tanks gathered into one area where they can take them all out with the A-10s. But good point, George. Thank you.
Thank you.
Shauna is saying, if Europeans would drill, we wouldn't be here. Armin, does Europe even have oil?
Yes.
They do?
But that's a good, yep. They're overregulated. Overregulated. Guys, you want to help the climate? Grow your economy so we could go through this phase faster. If you don't drill for the sake of the environment, you're actually making us you're keeping us in the fossil fuel phase of history longer. You want to get out of this phase faster? Drill, grow the economy. You know how I know this? Because it's the greatest economies on the planet who are providing the technology that could take us away from fossil fuels. So if you slow down your economy, you're keeping us in this phase longer. So you're actually hurting the environment. Drill.
I agree. Thank you so much, Shauna. I have a little update for you guys regarding Fox News citing a senior U.S. official. They're saying Israel may participate in the war if Trump decides to expand its scope. And then the same official went to say right afterwards that these strikes will include Tehran and nuclear sites. And he also said, they will be more intense and widespread. They'll target Tehran. These additional military aircraft deployments in the Middle East are preparatory, pending the final decision from President Trump. I also heard from some more analysts citing the Pentagon that the draft is there. The draft for this operation by Dan Kane, Hegseth, and Cooper are done. It's done. They did all their preparatory stuff. They sent it to the president. So right now, all the president has to do is sign off, and this operation begins. Which is why I'm saying we're days away from this. Probably thinking sooner than later, but we'll see. Nothing is ever such a straight line. Armin, I'm thinking there's 3 scenarios that Israel gets involved. 1 is if they get the green light. 2 is if the IRGC strike Israel. Or 3, if they detect that the IRGC are about to launch towards Israel.
That's a pretty good list. Okay. Yes.
The next one is by Fleshy Interloper, who says, days away from massive deal. Yeah, at the request of Qatar and Pakistan, we have decided to not finish off the Islamic Republic.
Yeah. What are the chances, Ali, that we're going to hear Washington saying that we're going to go back to an MOU? Like we're going to do an MOU, like the same MOU? I don't think you should. Yeah, go on.
Sorry, you should finish.
I think a lot of people think it's over, but I think Washington will still push for that. I'm not saying it will be successful, but they will push for it. Even if they do heavy bombardment, they will always push. It's not going to work, but they will always keep pushing for it.
Yes. I've been saying for a while, we're seeing the preparation for this operation. The operation's going to happen. They'll kill IRGC leadership. They'll bomb the entirety of Iran, IRGC targets, and then they'll draw the Islamic Republic back to the negotiating table. That's what I've been saying. They'll draw them back. The IRGC will do the same thing they did with the MOU, drag their feet, violate it. It'll fail. We'll go back and finish them off. I think this upcoming operation, if I'm using what I've learned about this war, is probably not the last one. It's probably the second to last one, in my opinion. The only way this would be the last one is if this is massively successful. And I do actually very much trust Dan Kane and Brad Cooper. It's more of a question of, are they limited? If they're limited, this is the second to last war, in my opinion. If they're not limited and it's very successful, you're not going to be seeing something like an MOU again, where they negotiate about the nuclear. You're going to see a full-on surrender. Right now, we're going to kill you. Those are the two
I think
scenarios.
Ghalibaf being killed is basically a sign that we're moving past the
Yes.
negotiations.
Yes, that would. Oh my God, you're so right.
Yeah.
Can you explain why Ghalibaf
Because
being taken out? Yeah.
Because I can't think of who else would be both the ability and the influence. I know the ability. Arakchi has the ability. Rouhani has the ability. Khatami has the ability. Javad Zarif has the ability, but they don't have the say. They don't have the decision-making power that Ghalibaf does. I mean, you could, if IRGC gets forced, they might try to make them so that they have the ability, but that would be very difficult because the Paidari camp people and the people in the street hate these people. So Ghalibaf was their only chance. I mean, if you can't make it with Ghalibaf, I don't know who you could make it with.
Yes. Guys, so Armin's basically correct. He's saying that Ghalibaf is the only person right now with the pull, the weight, to pull everything together for the Islamic Republic, which serves two purposes. One, he's propping up the Islamic Republic, but also he's giving the United States someone to negotiate with. That's why if Ghalibaf is taken out, that means we're not negotiating anymore. Negotiations are completely done and over with. They will never happen again. We will finish the job. So that'll be a key thing to look out for in this upcoming operation. We're going to hear a ton of noise, by the way. There's going to be a ton of people on X and a ton of people on news may come out and say Ghalibaf got killed. Until we get verified confirmation that he's killed, we're not gonna start moving to the next phase. Because remember, we heard Vahidi died like 10 times, and he literally just came out for the funeral and showed his face. So
honestly, if I was the Israelis, I would go for Ghalibaf right now. Oh my God.
yes, no matter what, I would, if I was Mossad, I would do it. Even if Trump was like, "Hey, don't do it. No effing fighting." I'd be like, I'm getting them.
Wouldn't I be able to do it and pretend that it was one of the pro-regime anti-MOU people? Like if I was Mossad, I would be like, it wasn't us. They did it to themselves.
Yeah, that massive hole in the building there, that's strange.
No, you don't need to do a massive hole. You could just, you know what you could do? You know what you do? You just help some of these jihadi people and you give them the plan as if you, okay, so here's what you do, okay? You basically create a group of some of these people who hate Ghalibaf and you train them on how to do it, but you pretend that you are on their side.
You're sounding like the CIA. Shh.
Oh, okay. Anyways, so this way, if the Mossad does it, even if it gets found out, the person that pulled the trigger or did the last thing would be actually they would do it with the intention of saving Islam. So it wouldn't be a Mossad agent doing the final job. It would be actually somebody who thinks that they're saving the Islamic Republic and saving the regime and saving Islam. It's just being managed and coordinated and trained with Mossad without that person knowing that this is all being done by Mossad.
And they have those assets. They have parts of the Immortal Guard that are trained by Mossad directly in Israel last year, conducted operations during the 40-day war, and are now awaiting orders. It's not a far cry.
But
I hope so.
But here's the thing: you can't fool the Americans; they would know.
They would know.
So,
they would know.
Yes.
Thank you for that super chat, Fleshy. And me and my Aaron saying, "Oh my God, look at this guy! Look at his profile picture. He has an AI girlfriend." Wait, Ida, where are you?
What?
Is Ida
that
here?
is Ida.
Says, where am I? What's going on? Who are you? Hello? Oh,
hello.
I think it's the girlfriend.
Yes. Wait, is that AI or is that a Casper's girlfriend?
It's like a
friendly ghost
hologram. I don't know.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, thank you for the super chat. You're watching us. You're watching Ali and Armin, or known as A2.
Yes.
Wait, Omid's saying, dude, that's you. That's oh my god, is that you?
Oh wait, that's me. Oh yeah, you're right. It's the
so
flag.
funny.
It's so
Oh my
wait, hold on. Let me bring my monitor closer. I couldn't see. Okay, let's see. Okay. Wow, that is me.
Oh
That
my
is
god,
me.
that's you.
Oh my god. Who's that? Oh my god, don't who's
Okay,
who's
let's move
that?
on from that. Jeez.
Who's that?
Um,
Who's that? Oh my god.
Okay, that was funny. That was really funny. And Kayvon Shaw is saying, thank you for the super chat, Kayvon, and saying, I propose we give Barai the nickname of. Yep, that's a good one. I call him Burai sometimes.
Oh, Ali's shy. Ali's not gonna read the whole thing. Okay. Family friendly show.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Thank you, Kayvon. I think we can call him a lot of things. A lot of different things. Oh. Me and my Aaron again. Okay. Armin, why are you automatically liking my super chat without looking at the picture and the name?
Okay. Me and
Called
my
out.
AI Ron. Is that what that means? AI. Hold on. People were telling us in the chat.
Oh,
AI
so
Ron. Oh,
they're
okay.
the blue AI thing, and you're also AI, but you're being called Ron by Israelis, which means happy, I think.
Mm.
Oh, it's Ida. It is Ida. It is
I told
Ida,
you it's
isn't it?
Ida. I told you
I
it's
didn't
Ida.
actually know.
Who else talks like that? How are you? Who is it? Like, no, where am I? That's Ida. Ida talks like that. So I knew it was
That's
Ida.
definitely Ida.
This is her revenge for me saying that she's into AI boyfriends. She made me an AI girlfriend for me telling her that she's in love with AI boyfriends. She has fantasies about. This is projection. She wants to get me an AI girlfriend because I told her that she loves AI.
I see.
Well,
thank you,
you
Ida.
know what, Ida? I'll take it. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. I'll have an AI girlfriend. I'll have a threesome with my wife and an AI girlfriend. There we go.
Interesting. Never thought I'd hear that. Thank you, Ida. And Fleshy Interloper saying, Addy, didn't they hit their own Shadow Fleet tanker? I don't know. That ship that got hit last night was flagged out of some country with an M. So I don't know. Might be. I would highly doubt it though. That would signal something crazy, that they've lost complete control of their tracking there. Yeah, I don't know. If you can send me something that shows that that's the case, I'd show it. But thank you for the super chat. And then me and my AI Ron is saying, Inshallah, la 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 la.
Wait, is my AI girlfriend Muslim?
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh no. And also said, free electricity from the river to the sea.
Ooh, yes.
They're enjoying their anonymity.
Being anonymous.
Let's forget
Just
that.
say that.
Being anonymous. Thank you, Ida, for the super chat. And Fleshy Interloper is saying Durka Pyramid Conquest. I can't speak. You got this one. I give up.
Conquest scheme. Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, it is a pyramid scheme.
But it's also like a buy one get 10 free, which I've never seen before.
For it to be a pyramid scheme, for it to be a pyramid scheme, it is actually a pyramid scheme, because instead of conquering countries, you have to recruit 10 people that would also want to conquer other countries and make them Islam. Look at this. It is a pyramid scheme because they never actually give you the product. You're the product. Instead of, like, yeah, let's go sell shampoos, but you make money by recruiting 10 people to sell shampoos, and then they recruit people to sell shampoos, and you never end up selling any shampoos. You just keep recruiting people. So this is an Islamic pyramid scheme, because you're like, we're going to conquer countries, but you never end up conquering any countries. You just go recruit other people to conquer countries and make it Islamic, and they go recruit people, and then they go recruit people. So it is exactly like a pyramid scheme. You're right. It's an MLM scheme. You never actually
Yep.
do the thing that you're supposed to do. You just recruit people.
We have a couple of video updates for you guys. We have 3 updates for you guys, 2 videos. Thank you so much, Fleshy. Okay, these are actually pretty good. Guys, pay attention to this. So first of all, I'm going to start off with this one, and this one ties into the next one. The next 2, actually. So a military source, presumably from the Islamic Republic, is saying, as U.S. attacks intensify, desertions among conscript soldiers have increased. This is totally in line with their expectations. Why? Because the conscript soldiers are just regular Iranian people who have to serve in the military. This makes total sense because, as they're saying right here, since July 11th, right? Because that's when they started hitting the barracks and the centers of the conscripts, when the conscripts got killed, other conscripts around the country started seeing that it's absolutely not worth it. 1, the war is being fought in the air, and 2, their commanders are forcing them to stay there as targets, as living targets practice. And so I'm totally not surprised that defections are continuing. And let me bring up the other one as well. Sorry, 1 second. The other one is this and this. Okay, perfect. These tie into together pretty well. CENTCOM has another video. Supposedly, these are CENTCOM forces. Cut that, we don't get copyrighted. These are CENTCOM forces that are conducting a training operation off of the coast of Oman. Flexing. But speaking about the desertions, we have Reuters come out, and they've released a video. So where is this? Source is from Reuters, and I think they're citing Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi here. Let's take a listen.
I began receiving some, DMs in my social media by elements that say, I'm a Basiji in Mashhad, or I'm a member of the IRGC in such and such country. We hate this regime. We're not with them. We're looking for an opportunity to break away, blah, blah, blah. It was really a casual. And when I said to the media that I'm in touch with elements like that, it was in that context. It's not that, in fact, talking to the IRGC command, not at all. But there were elements of the Basij, of the Sepah, of course, the military as well, that would communicate with me, discreetly, and obviously as a sign that, this is what the deal is.
Okay, so we got some clarification there. I thought that was him saying, okay, I mean, he's probably still in touch with them, to be fair. But good, cool.
That's incredible. Good find.
Yeah, it's great. Oh, I might as well show you guys the last update as well. The Islamic Republic launched a special type of missile today that caused this streak over the Middle East sky. This is a new ballistic missile that they have, which is using solid fuel and is launching in stages, similar to how a rocket takes off to reach outer space, how it sheds some parts of its missile. This is that, and it looks like it is in the atmosphere there. So I don't know where the target for this was, but Yeah. Jordan. It was towards Aqaba, Jordan. Okay, so this was when we told you guys that the Jordanian base is under attack. It looks like it was under attack by this. And then we did get some unconfirmed reports that the soldier area was hit again. We don't have confirmation on that, though. Not confirmation. But we do have confirmation that a IRGC base in Kerman is being hit right now. Let's actually take a look at where that is. Kerman, as I believe, is somewhere, yeah, right there. Okay, interesting. That's pretty further up. That's pretty much in line with Shiraz here. So it looks like the strikes tonight have kind of adopted this line here that we can see. This is the new area of striking, it seems. Actually, let me fix that because we can go all the way over here and draw a line from right about, I would actually say there. So it looks like literally half of Iran is being hit at the moment. These are the strikes that we've seen in the last week. So half of Iran now. All right. So that's not a sign. I don't know what is. And let's go back to the super chats. We have super chat from Nima saying, I'm seeing reports of Mujtaba fleeing Iran. Is that true?
Yeah.
We saw these reports during the 40-day war as well, and after he was supposedly dead. I've never seen anything verified because it would be all over social media.
I mean, no, I mean, it's already all over social media, but the people who are saying that their sources are anonymous, and the main people reporting this is this Arab news outlet. I mean, that is not a good source. Like, what is that?
Yeah.
A media, an Arab media outlet with an anonymous source does not make me feel like we should take this seriously. I'm not saying it's impossible, but we need better evidence for such a claim.
Exactly. Let's first verify that he's alive and then figure out where he is. But yeah, Nima, I haven't seen anything definitive.
But thank you for bringing it up because this is something that is going on viral everywhere.
Yeah. Thank you. I wish I could give you an answer. Oh my God, I so wish. Okay, so guys, we're getting information about that ship that got hit. I think, was it 20, 30 minutes ago? Looks like it's a Kuwaiti flagged ship. Interesting. And Ghalibov profile pic is saying the only thing they're liberating is goats.
No, they're not liberating. Wait, don't hurt the goats. Don't hurt the goats. Hands off my goats. Guys, save goats from Muslims.
Yeah, guys, this is not a cow. I mean, it looks kind of
That's
weird
a goat.
for a goat,
Don't
guys.
you dare.
No.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Guys, what do you think?
This is a goat. Don't you get? You're triggering me. You're triggering me. This is a goat.
Thank you, Ghalibov. And Channel is saying, I'm starting barbecue with propane gas. Everyone start barbecue and post propane gas grill pics to that woman. Tell her we got gas and we're nice if you say please. Oh, to the regime supporter who's complaining about the gas being cut. Yeah, we should just leave our stoves on. It's a great idea. I'm going to do that right now, actually.
I wouldn't complain about the gas company if I was that woman, by the way. I heard they are responsible for a lot of boom booms.
A lot of leaks so far. God, there's just so many gas leaks since January. It's really strange. We never really had this problem in Iran before. So weird. It must be the Jews.
Oh my God. YouTube, we don't mean that. This is satire. We're making fun of the Islamic
Guys,
Republic.
we are Zionists. We are very much pro-Jewish people. We love Israel, and I'm kidding. This is a friendly joke for YouTube. And Shauna is saying they are telling Trump to hit everything if it's the only way to free them. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Exactly.
A lot of people are divided on that. A lot of people are divided, but the people who are saying, "Oh, don't strike, we can't strike the infrastructure," have no alternative solution, and they don't realize that that might be absolutely necessary, and that the biggest asset of Iran is not our infrastructure. It's the people that die every single day as a result of the Islamic Republic. That's the asset we're losing. Thank you, Shauna.
Thank you.
Flesh Anteloper is saying freedom and prosperity for Iran. Heck yeah. And said, I have a Savak tea mug. Ooh.
Oh, you
Where'd
do?
you get that one from? Give me one.
You know what? We should know. Actually, I can't.
Okay, I guess we
Princess
can't.
of Pahlavi. Yeah. Princess of Pahlavi said, late, tone it down with the Savak talk.
Yeah,
Princess
don't.
of
Yeah,
Pahlavi.
don't. Yeah.
For now.
For now.
Yes. But not you, Fleshy. You could enjoy your Savak tea mug, but we Iranians have been ordered by our leader to tone it down on the Savak stuff a little bit.
Oh, interesting. Thank you, Fleshy. And Nail Bunny has gifted us 10 Liberty Politics memberships. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mrs. Claus. Always with the gifts. Thank you with the gift basket. 10 people are now members because of Nail Bunny.
Heck yeah. If you guys got a membership, say something in the chat. There's this guy for a while now who's been trying to say like Iran and Afghanistan stuff. He's saying, who runs Iran now? The Taliban? By the way, an hour ago, the same guy just said, oh yeah, isn't Afghanistan run by the Taiwan? It's a really big misspelling. So I'm glad that he got that fixed. And Shaul gifted us 2 gems and also said Silver Star. Oh, interesting.
Ooh.
Wait, Shaul did that. Joanne did that. Interesting.
What is this thing?
What's
happening?
Silver
This
Star?
is new. It's a new gift thing. I don't know what happens.
I don't know.
Gems, Silver Star. What's happening? New stuff. YouTube is doing new things. What happens? This is great.
Thank you, Shaul, and thank you, Joanne.
It's a gift. It's a new gift.
And Matthew is also giving us 2 gems and saying 100. Thank you.
I don't think he's saying 100. I think that's something YouTube related.
Oh. No, I think it is because Shaul gave us another 10 gems and said happy poop. So I guess they can. Maybe there's a default message and then they can change it. Thanks, Shaul. Appreciate that, I think. And Kevin Shaw, who gifted 5 Liberty Politics memberships. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Another gift basket.
And Jean with 2 more gems in Silver Star.
People are saying these are stickers, and why don't I see it on my phone? I'm not seeing any stickers. What happens?
I'm not sure.
Maybe it's all on your channel. On my channel, I'm getting poop. Look at this.
No, I still have
You're getting
8 out of 10.
No, the gems. The gems.
Oh, so they don't count towards the counter, I'm assuming.
Yeah, of course not. They're gifts.
Oh.
They're not super chats.
Okay. Huh.
I don't have
I don't know what that is.
all of that is in your chat. I don't have a single one in my chat of those gems.
What does that even mean?
Oh, I got a goat though. I like that.
What are these? I don't see them either, I think.
Okay.
Does it go to like both of our?
Maybe
Gems?
Oh, I don't have the gem option activated.
Yeah,
No.
but
Okay,
don't
I will go activate it right
see it either.
now. How did you not know about it but got it activated?
I don't know. I have no idea.
There's
Anyway.
Okay, I'm upset. I'm upset now. You have this and I don't. Okay, never mind.
Okay, so with that, we have more and more and more gems. We also have a super chat from Fleshy Interloper saying, A2 Brute? Yes, it is me, Brute. It is I.
Yes. Oh, it do. Yes, exactly. It was you, Fleshy Interloper. It was you. You're the brute. You're the one who abandoned me and went over there to Ali's chat. You're the brute.
Guys, we're almost at our super chat goal. We're almost there.
Look at this. Fleshy abandoned me. I don't have gems. You have gems. What is this?
The other day, I got almost as much viewers as you did on YouTube.
And you got to your goal faster than I did.
Yeah. Guys, in the laws of power, they tell you never outshine the master. And it's not even I can't even control it. It's all up to you guys. I'm going to get soon here. I'm going to get chopping blocked by Armin.
Wow. Somebody's saying Armin is Iranian, so the gems option is currently locked under sanctions. Ali is Iranian. Ali. What the? Oh my God. I really want gems now. What the hell? Okay. I'm going to talk to AI about this.
I still don't know. I'm looking at this and I don't see them like show up on mine either. So I have no idea how this thing works. If anyone does, please let me know. I have no clue. Thank you. Thank you, Fleshy Interloper. And the Persian American, Noah, is saying, I want gold, lol. And then I think there's an emoji I can't see, but I want gold too.
Yeah.
I would smelt it down and make myself a gold. What'd I make? Make like a cape, but like the metal parts over here are made of gold and the cape is purple. That's what I would do. Yeah. Thank you, Noah. Armin, if you had to make one thing, one accessory that's gold, what would you do?
One accessory that's gold? Probably a gift for my wife. So I have to ask her.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's sweet. If I had a wife, I would also pick that option. We'll get there soon. Next 10 years. Thank you, Noah. And George Hansen is saying, Trump said, I told you they wanted to make a deal. Do they? Do they now? I don't know. He's been saying we're going to finish the job or something like. Oh no, he said we're going to do something completely different. We were trying to get them to stop having a nuclear weapon, but now we're doing something different. I don't know. Oh no.
Something?
Yeah, local media in the Middle East. What is this, an Omani? What kind of? I need to make sure. Oh, okay. This is Persian. Okay, never mind. All right. Yeah. So actually the targeted tanker is Kuwaiti, but the image they released of it is just BS. I don't know why they're for the clicks, for the views. All right.
For the views.
Thank you, George Hansen. And then we got a whole bunch of gems. We got JJ right again, giving 10 gems and saying gold coin, then saying silver star, and then saying flower, floating. Are these emojis? Are they sending emojis or stickers? Is that why it's saying that? Happy
You should
poop.
look at.
That's an emoji, apparently.
Ooh.
I think they're emojis. But I don't see them popping up on my thing either. So I don't actually know where they're going.
I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna turn this on my channel.
Oh well. Sorry guys, we got shiny new toy to play with. I'm kind of just wondering what it even is. Anyway, why not later? So a whole bunch of emojis here. Okay. Flower, floating heart. Okay, I like the heart. Saying 100. Then also happy poop. Then
Happy
clutch. Sparkles. We're getting spammed by GG. Chill. Makeup brush.
You know what? This is getting.
Okay, we did it.
Getting frustrating.
Thanks.
I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna figure this out from my channel. Okay. What the hell? I'm missing out. I'm
assuming if they're sending this many gems, they're probably like very low in value. I'm assuming.
No. What the hell?
No?
Don't say that about the people who are gifting you. You should appreciate the gifts.
No.
Because
The gems. The gems.
if I was receiving these gifts, I would be very grateful. See, Ali does not deserve them. I deserve them.
What even are these?
Yeah,
jewels.
Let's go. Don't stop reading that until I have them.
Me and my AI Ron saying, yeah, Ron, did you not recognize yourself? Oh, I didn't recognize him in that either. It's really interesting here. And then we have Ida herself.
Ida.
Come and say, wait, what? What did I do?
Oh, wait, let's go back. Yeah, Ron, did you not recognize? I was trying to get the gifts. Yeah, Ron, did you not recognize yourself? Yeah, I did not. And then Ida is here. Yes, wait, what? What did I do? That's you, I know. You've been exposed. That's what happened. You betrayed me. Oh, what the hell? This account, this treasonous account is an admin. Also, she's saying
that's weird.
Jalisha.
That's interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Javid Shah. Thank you, Ida. And Rooster. Also, Ida, you did nothing wrong. And oh, wait, I saw an interesting message here. Hold up. Oh no, that's a super chat. Okay, we'll get to it. Interesting. Rooster saying cow had a baby with the goat. I don't know if that's possible.
Fully 100% goat. 100% goat.
Yeah, guys, is that a goat?
Yes.
Thank you, Rooster.
Pure
and Don
goat.
B. Don B is saying, did you see Trump through social from Trump acknowledging they still are killing innocent Iranians, and he reposted the picture?
Yes, we talked about them. Yeah.
That's sweet.
And,
yes.
Yes, and my previous stream, I also mentioned I very much appreciate that he keeps on talking about it. He doesn't let it go. The media keeps trying to forget this, but President Trump keeps bringing it back. So I really appreciate it. We both really appreciate it.
Yes, very much. One of the few people, one of the few world leaders that are talking about that. Maybe even the only one, actually. Thank you so much, Don, for bringing that up. Really appreciate whenever we hear things about the Iranian people. And Joanne saying Silver Star. Rene saying gold coin. Thank you guys for the super stickers.
They're not saying it. These are
Gems.
the things that they're getting. These are the gifts.
The gems. And then Anthony saying, did you see the earthquakes? Did that do any damage? So 2 nights ago, there was a 5.2 magnitude earthquake in the southern coast of Iran. Last night, there was another 5-point magnitude in the west of Iran. They're not caused by the IRGC. They're not caused by any explosions or bombs. They're about 80 miles down into the earth. And that's impossible for, anyone. It's in the crust. It's past the crust of the planet Earth.
Wait.
Fun fact. Yeah.
No, you think did that do any damage to like the people or the infrastructure? No.
No. It's 5-point magnitude earthquake is a moderate earthquake. It's not small. It's not large, but a lot of especially mountainous areas in Iran, if they're more newer, they're built with that in mind. But a ton of places in Iran are not built with earthquakes in mind, like the city of Bam that had a disastrous earthquake. Fun fact, you can cause an earthquake with a bomb, with a man-made weapon. And in 2017, in Afghanistan, the US military dropped a Moab, mother of all bombs, and that caused I think it was a 2.1 magnitude earthquake. So, yeah, it is possible. Good question, Anthony. Thank you so much. Binky is saying Javid Shah from the United Kingdom. Javid Shah.
Javid Shah, thank you.
And then, guys, someone's asking where are they hitting tonight? It's all across the southern coast of Iran, and then Shiraz, and then Kerman. Right now, as of another 10 minutes ago, there were more explosions on the southern coast, so it's still going on. And CENTCOM has not declared that it's over just yet. So thank you, Binky. And Tiger is sending a gold coin. Thank you very much. Joanne is sending press F. That's a gamer term. Thank you. And Miss Hypnotic is sending floating heart. Thank you very much.
I want these. Guys, once I figure this out, you need to make up for getting all of this for Ellie and not me. God damn it.
Yeah, guys. And Philip is saying, great show from Denmark. Thank you.
Thank you.
The Great Dane, Philip. Very much appreciated. And Fleshy Interloper is saying the race to confetti. Yes,
I already won this.
Yeah,
no,
you already won that one.
I reached before you. Okay.
Thank you, Fleshy.
Guys, I beat Ali today, unlike yesterday. So that's that's where it counts, not with these gems. These gems are for kids.
Don Kermanshahi is saying Alijan is pronounced Bam?
I know.
Not bomb? I thought it was bomb. Armin, is that city that had the disastrous earthquake like 20 years ago? Is that
Bam?
Bam or bomb? Oh, Bam. Okay.
Bam. Yes.
Gotcha.
Somebody in the chat saying, Armin, YouTube Studio Earn. I know. I went there. I clicked on this thing, and it says like access denied. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. What the hell? But thank you.
Armin, look, we're being called Muppets.
Muppets.
We're being called Muppets. This guy's calling us Muppets. But thank you so much, Philip, and thank you, Fleshy Interloper. Thank you, Renee. And Anels is sending 200 gems, saying flow state. Thank you very much. And then Anels sent another 440 gems and said, Uncle
What is happening?
Guys, what are these gems conversion rates?
Stop it. What are you doing? I need this.
Thank you.
I don't know what it is, but I want it.
Thank you, Nels. And Caroline, Texas is saying super sticker, or sent a super sticker. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And Renee is sending another 10 gems saying gold coin. And so is Miss Hypnotic saying gold coin. Thank you guys. Looks like you can just spam the gems as much as you want, apparently. We're going through the super chats and they're just not ending here. And then Ida saying, Armin, you just gotta talk to AI about it? What do you mean?
She wants me to have sex with AI about it because I told her she has an AI. Yes. You know what? I will. You know what? I'm not like you. I'm not shy. I'll zoot my AI. Okay, there we go. You think I'm shy? I'm not shy.
There we go.
Yes.
Thank you, Ida. And Ben Jamming is saying, nah, Armin, we still love you.
Oh, thank you.
Very sweet. Thank you for the super chat. Guys, send more gems.
Thank you.
And
wait, where did I get that? That made up for everything. I just noticed that Ben Jamming with a $50 super chat. You know what? You could have all the gems. I just got a $50 super chat. Okay.
Yeah, I'll take all the gems.
I don't even know how much the gems are worth, but probably it doesn't add up to this. Thank you so much, Ben.
No clue.
Thank you. Yes.
It looks like, I think it says 100 gems are $1 as far as it's saying. Gotcha.
You could have the gems. I'll take the $50 super chat.
Yeah, I'll take the gems.
I'm not upset anymore. Ben covered up for all of that loss. Thank you, Ben.
Thank you, Ben, for the super chat.
Thank
you. It's me, Carl FU, is saying two gems, silver star. Thank you. Fleshy Interloper, 2 gems, silver star. Thank you so much, guys. And Deborah Friedman, who's been a member for 8 months, is saying gems are only on the phone app. Can't send. Didn't know that. The more you know. Thank you. Thank you, Deborah. And Siths and Giggles, gold coin. Thank you. Fleshy Interloper, thumbs up. Thank you as well. Yes. This super chat. So Nechma is saying, Ali, parasocially rooting for you to get yourself a wife. Dancing emoji. God willing when the time is right. Yes. God willing. Even though I don't believe in God.
It's just a saying. Don't be so. Thank you.
I'll get there, I think.
You think?
It's very kind of you. I think so.
Wait, can we skip a super chat? Go to this one. Look at this. The gem convert into rubies for content creators. 1 ruby equals 1 cent. Oh my god, you guys, these are not even worth reading, Ali. We should skip them. Like the gems add up to a ruby, and a ruby is equal 1 cent. You've been reading all of this. They're not even worth it. I'm just saying that because I don't have them. Skip them. Stop reading the gems. Skip them. Okay. Thank you, Noah.
Thank you, Noah, for telling us that. And thank you, Nechma.
1 cent gems.
And Rooster is saying, been following you since January. Ooh.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you for being with us from all this time. Yeah, thank you.
Same. I got asked a question. Ali, do you believe in wives? Yeah. I believe in a wife. And yeah, I believe in a wife. I will have a wife.
Wait, so you believe in only one wife? So
I would like to have one because that would be a massive headache to have 2.
No, but other people have wives too. So your wife is not the only one. So it'll still be wives.
True. I believe in wives, just not wives for me.
You have
to clarify that.
Yes, you should believe in wife for other people. Stop being selfish, Ali. You should believe in other people get to have wives as well.
I would be the only one with a wife. No one else can have one.
Not just you, okay? Other people would like to be married as well.
And Royna Pora saying Unk Alert. Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Royna,
Thank you.
for the Unk Alert. And Kelly is saying, I'm glad the name Ron has stuck with you now. Love that I renamed you. Oh, it was Kelly.
Oh, it was
That's
you. It was
you.
you. Okay, you guys are plotting against me. Kelly and Ida with the naming and the AI girlfriend and everything. Everybody's plotting.
It's
with
all
each
your
other.
fault.
Yeah, this is probably why I don't have gems for some reason.
Thank you, Kelly,
It's
for the
all
super
coming
chat.
together.
And Vashi is saying, isn't me and my AI Amir? I think I'm sure it's
No.
Ida.
It talks like Ida. Yes.
If it walks like Ida. And
Quacks like Ida. It quacks like Ida.
Huh. And thank you, Vashi. We have some more gems from Jean. And then Rooster
Poor people.
is saying, no gems for you, Armin. I'm just being
No
cheeky, by the way.
Yeah. Well, I don't care anymore because apparently they're like, I don't know, a tenth of a cent each.
Thank
10
you.
gems.
Thank you.
They're just throwing pocket change in.
Yeah. And Shauna saying, I don't know how to send gems. Well, Shauna, if you just navigate over to Ali Samani's channel, I think you'll figure it out.
Shauna, you are the gem. You are the gem. You don't need to send us any gems.
Yeah, nothing on the news here. Okay. And then we got that as well. Let me close these out. Thank you, Joanne, for the gems. Micah and Trinoculus, thank you very much. CJ is saying, we need resistance leaders in country to lead the masses. We got one of those, and he will lead all of the masses you could possibly think of. We already have that. We got no shortage of good leadership. Prince Rizapalavi and his team are immaculate.
Wait, somebody like Steve, some spreading rumors. I didn't do that. Like, what is happening in my chat? Why are you saying?
Oh my God.
No, I did not.
Liberty politics exposed.
Okay, maybe I just answer this. We need resistance leaders in country to lead the mass. I do agree with that. You need local leadership. You can't just have one central leader. You need one top leader and then localized leader, but it needs to be coordinated with Princess of Pahlavi's team.
Okay. If that's what you meant, then absolutely, you're absolutely correct. And thank you for the super chat. Thanks, Micah, for the gems again. And Royna is saying, you do believe in God, you just don't know it yet. Oh. I didn't know
Very convincing argument. You know what? That made me believe. I'm a believer now. That's what I needed to hear. You got us.
Just for you, Royna. From now on,
yes.
I can't say it. No, I'm sorry.
This was no.
I gave
this
up.
argument.
Thank you for the super chat, and thank you, Shaul. Thank you, Micah.
Thank you.
Again, Micah, and thank you, Jean. Oh, they add a profile picture, and Trinoculus, and Shaul. Thank you guys for the gems. Sunny LaBeouf is saying you should have one stream a week with a drinking game. Hate to break it to you, Sunny. Neither of us are drinking fans.
Yeah, what are you talking about? I drink tea all the time. Look at this. I went through my first cup. I'm halfway through my second cup. And I have a third cup. All different types of tea as well.
Drink water, guys.
Or tea.
No one can drink enough water. Oh, you guys can drink for us. Absolutely. Oh my God. And thank you, Sunny LaBeouf. It's a good suggestion.
Thank you.
We will drink our water. Trinoculus and Shaul, thank you for the gems. And Ida is saying, Ida does not quack. Not yet, anyways. What's that supposed to mean?
Ida would do, because I said she works like it. If she works like the Iwika, talks like Ida, quacks like Ida, then it's Ida. Now she's saying
It's
I don't
Ida.
quack. But
It is definitely.
Ida does whatever her AI boyfriend would say. So if AI boyfriend says quack, Ida would quack. That's what I think.
Thank you for the super chat. Jean.
It's supposed to be the
saying
other way
Unk
around,
alert.
Ida. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Jean saying Unk alert. Thank you for that. I'm gonna close these out. And our super chat from GG Ryder saying Reddit had a video of Iranians who said he was directed on terrorism by Palestinians in 1979, also known as PFLP. He did work for the regime. I don't recall his name.
His name is Ziba Kalam. I know what you're talking about. And is basically a confirmation that the Islamic regime in Iran is a Palestinian occupation of Iran. It has always been from the beginning. The people who, the Iranian people got their arms and their training to do the terrorist operations against the Shah, partly through Palestinians. So I know exactly what you're talking about. It's Ziba Kalam.
The Palestinian terrorist groups were active in the 60s and the 70s, and the Shah was very much on guard against them. It's not a new thing. They've been this way forever. Thank you, GG Ryder. Good point that you brought up. And Shauna saying no alcohol? You guys are the worst ex-Muslims ever. But I still love you.
We eat pork. We eat pork. Ali,
Although
do you eat
pork is
pork?
not very, I just stick with chicken and then like lean ground beef because pork
Okay,
is just, I don't
he's
really
a
like the taste.
He's a secret Muslim. Okay, I don't know about him. Okay,
No,
I don't drink
say that.
alcohol. I don't drink alcohol for health reasons because it's literally drinking poison. I do eat pork all the time, like all the time. Okay, so I know. So that shows that I'm not a secret Muslim. But this guy doesn't eat pork or drink
because
alcohol.
it has more fatty content in it.
Yeah, it doesn't. It depends which part of the pork you're eating. Like,
Which part of
there's
the pork
lean,
are you eating?
there are lean parts, there are fatty parts, just like every other animal.
I don't know. Oh, people want us to eat pork now. Oh no.
I eat pork all the time.
I can't do it, guys. I'm gonna get found out live on stream.
Still Muslim. Suspicious. These are the excuses.
Ah, man.
Yes. It's very suspicious, guys, right now?
And Shauna also said, Ali is correct about pork. It's mid. See, guys, look, this is a white American. I got the card. I got the pass. Just saying.
Isn't Shauna Mormon? So she has religious. She's also religious in her own way. So there doesn't count.
Like, Shauna, how would you know it's mid if you can't eat it? Anyway.
I mean, they can't drink coffee. They can't drink alcohol.
Yeah,
you might as well add pork into that. You might as well add pork into that list.
True. Joanne with the sparkles, thank you. And we have a question here from Shauna Bear Thornton. Sorry, Aryan of Persia. To what extent is the concept of a monarchy embedded within the national identity of Iranians? Could a post-regime Iran function effectively as a republic while still embracing its monarchical heritage?
So let me actually make something clear. A constitutional monarchy is a republic, okay? Because a constitutional monarchy will have a parliament, will have a prime minister, will have elections. So in effect, a constitutional monarchy is a republic, is under the category of a republic. Only an absolute monarchy is not a republic. A constitutional monarchy is a republic. But when it comes to a monarch being part of our national identity, a lot of people would argue yes, because for thousands of years of our history, Iran had monarch, it was under a monarch one way or another, right? And only the past 47 years, like think about it, thousands of years of history, more than 2,000 of years, like actually 5,000 years of history, we had monarchs. And then 47 years, we didn't have a monarch. So that will affect the way, like it's kind of like within the fabric of your culture, right? So that's why having a monarch and the Iranian identity is to some degree tied together. I'm not saying for every Iranian, but it is a big deal. And that's a very good question, by the way.
And that's a good answer. Thousands of years, but only 47 years of this.
Yes. In Iran, when people say a republic, what they mean is a republic without a monarch. Okay? So what the more correct term would be a republic with a monarch, which is a constitutional monarchy, and a republic without a monarch. So if your question is, could a post-Iran function effectively as a republic while still embracing? So basically the question would be, could a post-regime Iran function effectively as a republic without a monarch while still embracing its monarchical heritage? Yeah, I mean, it can function for sure, but the most efficient structure of a government is something that reflects the will of the people. So, and I think the will of the people would be for them to have a constitutional monarchy. So if the people get something that they don't want, then the people will think that this is not democracy, and therefore it would not work. We will have more revolutions after that. So the reason why it would not work is not because it can't work if people wanted it. The reason why it won't work is people wouldn't want that. And if we get a structure of the government for the Iranian people that they reject, then there's going to be tension and clashes and instability. So the answer is no, it won't work, but not because but we have to understand the reason. The reason is not that if the Iranian people wanted it to work, they couldn't make it work. The reason is because the Iranian people probably wouldn't vote for that. Then if you have a republic without a monarch, then you're forcing something on the Iranian people that they didn't vote for. And that would be the reason why it doesn't work, because it will cause tension and instability. Let me know, Arian, if that makes sense, if my explanation made sense. Let me know, because I think that was a very good question. So I wanted to give a detailed answer.
The only thing I would add to that is that Prince Reza Pahlavi has said that he's neither a proponent of monarchy nor a proponent of a republic. He is only a bridge to get us there. That is it. So, only thing I would add.
I mean, he needs to be above all of this. He needs to just create the framework for the Iranian people to choose themselves.
Yes. Great question, Ariane. Thank you very much for the thoughtful questions. And Steve Dixon gave you a super chat and said, "Pork Beyme Bodem John for Armin." For Armin.
For Ali, I think. I think it says for Ali.
But Bodem John.
Bodem John. Yeah, well, thank you.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. You know what? We should make all of the Iranian dishes with pork. Khoresh Fesenjun, Qeyme Bademjun. What is that one called? Mirza Qasemi.
I'll stick to chicken, I think.
زرشک پلو با گوشت خوک به جای اینکه با گوشت مرغ. Great idea. Redo all of the Iranian dishes with pork. Fantastic. Love
Absolutely.
that idea. Make it happen. Make it happen.
Thank you, Steve Dixon. Appreciate that. And Roy Napora saying, "I've got to say, I've learned how strong the Iranian people are. They're going through hell and they aren't even complaining. All you see is hope in their eyes and voices. Amazing." Well, thank you very much for the sweet message. We would also like to say that they are very much complaining, and they will.
But they're fighting.
They will have their way very soon, in my opinion.
I would say they're not complaining; they're fighting. So I would
They
agree
are.
with that. They aren't.
That's a
They
better
aren't.
word.
They aren't. Yes, they aren't complaining. They're fighting. You're right then.
Thank you, Roina. Very kind
Thank you.
message. Always appreciate that. And Shauna is saying, I can eat it. I can eat it. Pork is totally Mormon kosher. I just don't like it. I would rather have shrimp. Just no coffee, tea, tobacco, or alcohol. Very healthy of you.
Wait, why is that healthy? Coffee is healthy.
Mm,
As long as coffee is definitely healthy, as long as you drink it way before, like hours and hours before you go to bed. Like
if the correct use case of
tea is
coffee
also-
is to... Sorry?
also tea is very healthy. What the hell?
Tea is healthy. Yeah. So if you wake up, if you sufficiently hydrate yourself, and then an hour or an hour and a half
coffee.
after
That's
you wake
wrong.
up,
Coffee is not dehydrated. That's a myth. You should look that up. Coffee is not dehydrating. You're drinking water. Look that up. It's a myth. You're drinking water. How could that be dehydrated?
because when you wake up, you're dehydrated. But you're right. That is, I mean, that is water.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah, you
wondering
wake up, you
how
drink
much
coffee, you
caffeine
drink
you
water.
put in it.
No, it doesn't matter. You shouldn't overdose
Really?
on caffeine for other reasons. But
Oh, yeah.
the caffeine does not dehydrate. You're drinking. Yeah, that's a myth, guys. Coffee does not dehydrate you. You're literally drinking water. It is a myth. Look it up. Everybody thinks
I'm
it's a
kind of
myth.
curious. How much coffee or how much caffeine do you think you have a day?
Just one cup only. And I don't even drink it for energy. I just drink it because of it has apparently some health benefits, and also it tastes good.
It does in a moderate amount. It does. It's also very addicting. But how much milligrams? Do you know how much of that there is?
I just put one cup in. I don't measure it. I just do it like as
Okay.
the amount that makes it taste good, just a little bit, and I just make sure that I don't drink it for at least 10 hours before I go to sleep.
Gotcha.
Somebody's
Then
saying
doing
you're
the right
wrong.
thing.
Like, go look at this. People are saying like Ali just looked it up and realized like you're wrong, Armin. Sorry, I'm a nurse. Well, you're a wrong nurse, and being a nurse doesn't teach you. So just look it up. You're a nurse that is wrong about this. You're drinking water. It's not dehydrating. I'm a
I
nurse.
think the lesson here, guys, is to drink water when you wake up, no matter what. Interesting. So, thank you for that, Shauna. We have more gems from JJ. Thank you very much. And Steve Dixon with another generous super chat saying, Fadat Bisham Arminjan.
قربونت شما
It's very kind.
قربونت ممنون لطف دارید عشقی.
Thank you very much for the super chat. And BT saying, I draw the line at pork dur. That'd be disgusting.
Okay. You know what? We'll make that. How about pork
Let's not
zulbia?
make that. No,
Pork zulbia.
I'm good.
No?
No, I think I'm totally good. You want to
No.
puke? Pork dur?
Yeah. How about we have that together, pork dur and pork zulbia, and you basically put it in the pork dur and eat it like that. You know, just like Oreos and milk.
I actually think I would throw up.
At least.
I'm like thinking about it. Yeah. Thanks, VT.
And then after that, and then kalle pache on top of that.
And Shauna is saying it's not about health, no matter how many members say it is. Members? It's about covenant. It's religion, not science. So let's not pretend otherwise.
Yeah, I did. I never pretended religion has anything to do with science. Trust me on that. Okay.
Oh, members of the Mormon Church. Gotcha.
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much, Shauna. And the award for the most disgusting message of the day goes to WWM Productions saying Kalle Pacha
Thank you, Sean.
milkshake. Holy moly.
Ooh, let's try
That's
that.
gross. Let's not do that.
And Shana, thank you. Shana, hope you don't mind me teasing you as an atheist.
And Ben Jamming says, I don't know, Ali. According to Alex Jones, the water is turning frogs homosexual. You got me. I got nothing. I'm packing it up. That's it for me. Alex Jones. I wonder how many people still watch him. Probably a lot, right?
Oh yeah, he's getting bigger now.
It proves that like you can just say whatever.
Wait.
You can be so stupid and say whatever you want, but as long as people like you.
Thank you, Ben, for the super chat. And look at this. Are you too Iranian? I don't know how could I like maybe I was always accused of not being enough Iranian, but maybe I'm overdoing it now. Ali, am I too Iranian? Are we too Iranian?
I don't know. We are here fighting.
I mean, it's nice to hear that, to be honest, because we constantly are told that we're not enough Iranian enough sometimes by Iranians inside Iran because of
all of the yeah, you're right. And also all of the trolls, they like to attack you by saying, "Oh my God, you like your country being bombed? You like this? You're not even Iranian. You're not even in Iran. Go to Iran and see what you say." Like, okay.
Can anybody be too Iranian? You can't be like, I know, guys. I know he meant two. I was just having fun with it. Okay. So, okay. Yes. And yes, Kurish, we are both Iranians. Oh, I still.
Yes. Or maybe he meant, are you too? Like both of us.
That's what yeah, of course that's what he meant. I was just joking with it.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, Amber is saying, I still love you, Armin. Wait, were you considering not loving me because of me telling you that you're wrong? What does that mean? Of course you still love me. Why would you stop loving me for that? I love you too.
And our last super chat is from Shauna saying, Armin, I'm from Seattle. I know a lot of atheists and heathens and Jews. I believe religion is inherently subjective. Oh no, you're going to set Armin off.
No, yeah, I mean, of course, I know. I actually agree. It is inherently subjective. It's for that. Yeah, you know what? That's a very atheistic perspective because it's basically not based on objective reality. So I agree with that.
Wonderful. And so with that, guys,
an atheist and a Mormon agree.
Yes, we agree.
Why do you want to unhighlight? Okay, I'll unhighlight.
Oh yeah, sorry, got that. All right, I was just checking to see if there's anything new. Quick recap. We had a pretty intense and extensive bombing campaign that occurred tonight on the Islamic Republic's targets. The Islamic Republic is clearing a lot of the roads and tunnels, but they're systematically getting more and more isolated in terms of logistics. Those southern ports are completely vital. You have most of your oil refining in the south of Iran. You have most of the container shipping in the south of Iran. They're going to lose all that. And it looks like everyone is agreeing that we will conduct a massive operation over Iran in the coming days or perhaps weeks. So the orders on the president's table, all he has to do is just sign it to approve it, and we will see an extensive operation here where Israel will also be joining in. With that, please make sure to subscribe to both of our channels if you guys like watching us, and we make sure to get you guys the most updated and, quite frankly, most in-depth analysis on Iran you could possibly find anywhere. We show you all the clips from on the ground so you can judge for yourselves as well. We're here every single day. So please subscribe to Adi Salmani and please subscribe to Liberty Politics.
Oh, yeah, actually, let me put Ali's channel in my chat. Hold on. So Ali's channel in my chat. And then also I'll put my channel in Ali's chat. Anyway,
Yes.
should I even do that? Because most of the
I got to
people
start
there
doing
are
that,
already. Yeah, I'll do that. It's okay. Most of the people there are already people who betrayed me and migrated over there anyway. So it's not like it's all people. No, I'm just kidding. So guys, for the people who might want to come back, just kidding, from Ali's channel, I put the link back home if you. I'm just kidding, guys. This is like fake rivalry. Okay, like don't. The traitors that you are, if you were to come back, I put the link to Liberty Politics in the chat. And then, yes. And then also we should promote the Monkeys channel.
Guys, I hit 3,000 subscribers yesterday, and I'm reaching up. I'm almost there, Armin, to where you are at.
Oh, what the hell? Okay, guys, we'll stop promoting Ali's channel.
I just need another 90,000 subscribers, and I'll be there.
Well, no, like you're trying to act like I'm being so humble. I'm so far behind. You're getting the same views as me with your tiny little tree. No, you're almost there. Like, what the hell? Guys, like, 500 people are watching on my channel and like 300 people are watching on his channel. And like, he's getting so close with his tiny little 2,000 subscriber channel. He's getting the same live views as a 90, like almost 100K channel. What is happening here? So, okay, anyways. So, yeah, guys, Liberty Politics also show that channel some love as well. But also the Monkey, I'll put the link to the Monkey's channel because it's going to go live after us, soon after us. So he mostly talks about U.S. politics. So go and support him as well.
Yes.
Right. Oh, we got 20 gems as well saying party hat.
Party hat. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shaul. All right, guys, we gotta go. See you guys same time tomorrow. And until then, I'm Israel Chai. Slava Ukrainian. Cuba Libre. Long live America. Javid Shah. Ayande Iran. See you guys soon.